Equal rights for men and women is the key to social and economic progress. Involving men in gender equality work is at the top of the agenda for the Nordic Ministers for Gender Equality. At a Nordic side event during the Commission on the Status of Women at the UN headquarters, the Nordic Council of Ministers discussed the issue with Bachelet from UN Women. Why is gender equality important for the society as a whole?
Well, I think when men and women, girls and boys are equally represented and I would say ensure their opportunities and rights, it's a better world for all.
I think it's important because this is a struggle for everybody. This is not just a battle for women, it's a battle for all of us.
What is UN Women's strategy in order to engage men in gender equality work?
Well, the first thing is that gender equality. That means that men's rights, women's rights, and everyone's rights are respected. It's not a matter of women. It's a matter of all of us. Everyday workers for gender equality. And we're supporting their efforts, and we are calling on male leaders to be the champions of women's rights.
What are the Nordic countries doing in order to engage men in gender equality work?
I think that engaging role models is a part of that. I know that in Norway, but also in Denmark, we use the national football team to have soccer players showing, violence, the red card, and I think that's very positive, showing that you could use every male in the society in the battle against violence against women, and also just being here as a male, as a first male in Denmark, as Minister for Gender Equality, is also a good sign. So I think that we are doing a lot.
We are working with male leaders all over the world that are calling to men, that are the majority of the perpetrators of violence, to stop violence against women. So we need men and women talking to men and being the champions of women's rights.
What can other countries learn from the Nordic countries when it comes to gender equality?
They can learn that you need to have a system approach to family policies, family work life and gender equality as such. You need to promote both gender in the working life. You need to pay taxes back to the common good. You need a strong gender equality law to work like that with a working environment law. So you need to have a much larger approach. And by all means, you need good legislation, the political will to good legislation.